think I'm gonna, there's nothing on TV, so I'm gonna interrupt this special report. I'm gonna talk, how about that, for a little while, okay? There's nothing on TV, and I figured, you know what, I'm recording anyways, so I might as well talk, right? So I'm adding some Indian Throne blue here to give it that definition. Sorry up until now that I didn't have audio, but it just wasn't set up, so I didn't want to do it. But I wanted to get this done for May, so yeah. So this is really pretty. When you add, see, if you notice on this one here, I'm adding a lot more color than I normally do. A lot of my other videos I was doing like towards really big beginners, but a lot of you've been following me already, and I know that you can do this, so I'm trying to make these videos now a little bit more advanced, but it's really not. If you've been following me, go back and watch my previous videos, because all these techniques are the same, okay? The only difference now, I mean, I'm flicking it up like I always do. You guys know me by now. I'm flicking it like this, right? This is what I do to shade. It's just easier for me. It gives a natural look to the flower, and I just kind of do that. But if you are new, just go back and watch my other videos. And if you've been with me for a while, all of these, everything I'm doing right now, it's the same technique, okay? It's just being a little bit more detailed. Okay, we're getting into a little bit more of the extreme coloring method. I didn't want to whip it all out to you guys at once. You know, when I started making these videos, I didn't want to, you know, jump right into all this. I wanted to kind of get some people, get you guys, and then you can start following me, and then you're used to, you know, how I'm going. And then for those that are just joining, I have the previous videos. So I kind of had a little bit of a plan. Wait until you see what's in the future. Alright, so it's all in my head though. I got to get it from my head out to you all. But I will. Okay, so I'm just adding that Indian Throne blue, which, see, oh geez, I hope that was in the camera. Oh well, but you could see it, okay? I'm just adding that. Oh, I got to look up every now and then to the camera. But I'm still sucking at that camera deal, but so when you're adding lots of layers like this, it really makes a difference, you know? I mean, as opposed to just, you can tell that there's a lot of love put into this, as opposed to just, you know, whipping it out and, you know, just doing one color or maybe even two colors. When you do adding layers like this, it really gives a lot of dimension, a lot more interest to it. Looks bitchin'. Bitchin'. Do people even say that word anymore? Alright, so it's groovy. So groovy. Alright, so what time is it right now? Oh, it's only 11:30. It's 11:30, that's not even late. The other night I stayed up till like 4:30. I was doing that lake house video. That was a undertaking to try to film that. It's a fun picture to do. Just gotta have a lot of time, and like when I'm doing these videos, I feel like I want to hurry up and get it over with so I could get on to the next one, you know. But so, all right. So now I'm just putting in the final touches, and as you can see, I'm taking my time. This is not like some quickie that I'm just whipping out to get it over with. So, there we go. Alright, that looks good. Right? Look how pretty that looks. That looks so cool. So, I'm just going to do the same thing on this guy here as we did on that one. And do I want to fast forward the video? Nope. You guys can if you don't want to feel like hanging out with me. But you know what? I know, like, sometimes I wish that I would have someone that was talking, just so like I feel I'm not, you know, coloring by myself. So if you leave it on, you're going to feel like you're coloring with me, which is really cool. That's kind of what I want to do. And when I start doing these Facebook, I want to start coloring, making live coloring sessions. So I have to learn how to do that, but I will. Hey, if you know how or know someone that knows how, get a hold of me and tell me how to do it, because I really want to, this is lavender, by the way. I think I told you this was lavender. But I really want to do the live coloring thing, you know, because, you know, I'm always coloring, right? So wouldn't it be so fun if we're just doing it together and I'm teaching you and we're together and you guys could chat, you can ask me questions and stuff. So what did I do today? Well, you're pretty much looking at it. I do need to call a pet guy, a mobile pet person to come and trim little Simba's, my puppy's Pomeranian. Just she needs a little trim and that kind of thing. But other than that, I really didn't do much today. I mean, other than this, I finished up that lake house video, and then after I finished that up, I started this. Actually, I was gonna try to draw. I'm looking for it. I was gonna, whatever. I was trying to draw a mandala to see if you guys like mandalas, but is it even here? Yeah, here it is. So I was starting to draw this because I thought, like, if I take these mandalas and I was gonna fill this whole thing up, it would be really cool to shade these. If you want me to do mandalas, just let me know, because I don't know if you guys have a love for mandalas or not. But I mean, it would be so fun to do some shadings and some colorings on these things. So let me know, and I will do it. All right, so now I'm going to take this, this is that same, this is Blue Violet Lake, and I'm just putting it kind of like in the middle of these little things here. This leaf looks like it has like a little middle. When she drew it, she put like a little area in between these petals. So because see, I'm just adding interest, you know. When you add a little bit more color, it just makes it a lot less boring than if you just had one color. Sometimes it's easy to forget these down here, you know, because they hide. So I mean, I'm just filling them all in. When it gets like they're not really all detailed down here, I just sort of throw the color in. But you know, the little things matter, so I really try not to leave anything out, you know. I want to do a good job on all of the areas, no matter how small they are. They all need little love, right? They all need love. Look, even this, see? Even all the detail in just this little bit, right? Why not, huh? Okay, so now I'm gonna take, let's do this. This is some lilac. I'm just going to put some lilac up the middle here. It's not on that combo sheet, but I'm just going to, it's just a stem, so, oops, went over that a little bit. It's just a stem, so I didn't put it in that sheet. Okay, so let's take the mulberry. Let's see, where's that mulberry? Mulberry. Mulberry, and we're going to go along the one side of it, just one side of it. That way it has like two tones to it, and then I'm going to take that mulberry and just flick it out into the leaf. Like so. Okay, see, I turn the paper to me because I like to pull the color towards me, just the way I color. Everyone gets used to coloring one way, you know. But I do it this way. All right. So, hey, please make some comments on my videos and stuff, because lately I've been getting bored. Nobody's commenting on. I'm feeling left out and lonely. Nobody's commenting. A couple people, but not Oh, I need that. Oh, you know what else? There's been some people telling me that they have like told their friends about me and stuff, and I'm thinking that's a great idea. So if you have friends, but like if you know you have friends that love to color, please 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 tell them about me, okay? Because I need more followers, or I can't keep doing these videos because it's so time consuming. It costs a lot of money. You don't even know to do these because there's so much time involved and the investment in the cameras and just everything, the time it takes away from my regular work. So I need more subscribers. That way I could keep doing this. All right, I would really appreciate that. And also, Mother's Day is coming up. My main work that I do, it's called Gift Basket Connection, and I send flowers and gift baskets to any city in the United States because I've been doing it for like 25 years. So I could send a gift basket like full of wine or fruit or gourmet items, or I have thousands of baskets you could choose from. And Mother's Day is coming up, so if you need to send flowers to your mom or a gift basket with some spa and bath products, or some wine or some chocolate, whatever, please order it from my site. And to support me, it is giftbasketconnection.com. And just now you don't need a call to order, because if you call to order, then I don't get the commission. It's an affiliate site, so you got to just place the order right online. But yeah, please support me with that, and think about me when you send a gift basket or flowers or something. Alright, so now I'm going to take the, this is that Indian Throne blue. Actually, I grabbed the violet. I don't want violet. I want to use the same that's on that chart. Alright, this is the Indian Throne blue, and now I'm going to just kind of add a little bit of oomph. Just kind of feathering the color out, Okay. Now I need to put some music on if I'm going to be talking. I'll do it on the next episode when I turn the camera off. I'll put a little background music on, I guess. It's nice though, having it so quiet that I actually gives my brain a rest. I usually have the TV on. I just got done watching TMZ. I do the Kardashians website, Scott and Courtney's, their Facebook page, so I have to kind of keep in touch with what's going on. I didn't talk to Scott today at all, so I don't know what's going on. I've been just kind of in my own world today. My brother's kid, Shayna, she's out here from California visiting me. She might stay. She broke up with her boyfriend, so she's kind of, how it goes. She's 30, and so she's here right now. So she's hanging out with my daughter Amanda, which makes my life easier. She occupies her, and she drives too, so she can go shopping for me, which I love. She got me El Pollo Loco today. So see, I'm just taking my time, and I'm putting in the Indian Throne blue like this. There we go. That's nice. Alright, I just want to vary it up, it doesn't have to be exactly like the same. I just wanted to vary it a little bit. I wonder what it would look like if I add a little yellow on here. Let me just see. I'll just do it in one little area. Yeah, let's put some, look at how the canary yellow changes that up. This is canary yellow. I'll put this on the combination sheet. The color combination. But yeah, see how that, because yellow and red make orange, so it gives it like a little bit of a rainbow watery color. Like, I wonder if I want to put it over here. No, I don't think so. But it goes with the orange because I'm going to do all the lilies in this color. So it kind of gives it a little bit of a thing. Okay, so now, what do I want to work on now? How about, should I do one of these? Alright, why not? Let's do, I'll show you how to do a lily now, okay? So, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to turn this off for a minute, and I'm going to get the color combination for this and put on a little music, and we're going to do this lily. So let me go get that done, and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's start. Are you excited? I hope so, because this is a really fun flower to do. So I used two different yellows, and I always put my color combinations in the order that I lay them down, so it makes it easier to follow. The reason I use two is because I put the canaried yellow on after, and then also I actually need to add this sunburst yellow, so I'm going to add this onto the end because there's really not enough room. So this one here is sunburst yellow. So I hope you're like getting used to your pencils and stuff now. So this is 917. And now if you have one of my blank color combinations, this is how you do it. Because like what if you you know, are watching a video, someone else's, and you like the way that they did something, or you came up with a new, so I added it here, okay, so or you come up like with a new color combo, then you can fill these in, okay, and these are available on my Etsy shop blank. So these are really cool. This is like the best thing. And then once you get it the one time, then you can just copy it and then make copies, and then you can have them for whatever you need, for your little arsenal of coloring stuff. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do here is we're going to add some Deco Yellow into the mixer. I think I would have had it out, but okay. So we're just going to add some Deco Yellow in here, and it doesn't really matter how you do it. I mean, you don't want to go this way. You want to go the way, I mean, you don't want to go this way. Do you know what I mean? You want to go the way that the flower grows. But so you just put it in here. Like so. This process is very relaxing. I got some music on. I feel really good today. It's not today, it's actually midnight now. Well, what time is that? Yeah, midnight. And today is April 23rd, Monday. And so this is what I do on a Monday night, huh? When you're watching this, you're obviously not watching it Monday night at this time. You're probably watching it tomorrow, or if you just found the video, then another day. But this is what it's happening as I film this. So as you can see, I'm just putting the colors. Now I'm trying to figure out where this leaf goes. It goes all the way to here. Couldn't figure out where it went, huh? Sometimes with her drawings it does get a little tricky. She's pretty good at being pretty accurate as to where stuff ends, you know, because some artists, they'll end it like, and then it disappears and you don't know how to follow certain parts of the picture. But this one's usually pretty complete. I love her colorings. Once I finish all of these, I'm gonna find another coloring. What's her name? Hannah Carlson came out with a new book. I'm gonna go check that one out. I have so many books. I have the Romantic Country series, and I haven't even done any in there yet. I still want to though, but it's only enough hours in one day. But I will get there. Those look like they're gonna take me a long time to do one. But it'd probably be a really cool video though. Hey, if I could pull up that lake house, I could do this. That lake house was really advanced to do that. The bushes. Okay, so there we go. So now we have that in, okay? So then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the pale, this is orange, sorry. So we're gonna take the orange, and we're just gonna start here and bring this color out. And I want to leave an open area where I can have a little highlight. See, I left some open. I mean, you don't really have to. Well, I guess I will. You don't have to fill in every single area. And I'm also going to do up here a little bit. Okay, and then I want to do that all the way around. I don't know. I try to keep it like, you know, like maybe like this kind of a way. And in my head, I kind of know where I want the highlight. So like in my mind, I'm thinking, all right, I kind of want it to be like that. So that's where I put the color. Now, we can always go in and make it darker, but on the very first go around, I want to not too light and not too dark. Just right. Like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Right? Okay, so I'm gonna now I always wonder like what's going on in your life, you know, like I know that you're watching this right now, and like what, did you just come back from work and then you're just taking a break and hanging out with me, or like do you stay home and then just got done gardening and then decided you wanted to color, or did you feel some stress because you're all gonna fight with someone, a loved one or whatever, and you need to calm down, or you're sick and, you know, laying in bed and just feeling crappy, so you want to color. It's like, I do wonder. So like, tell me, you know, what you're doing. That's kind of fun. You could just write it in the comments, you know, say, well, right when you were saying that on your video, I was feeling this way. I was, you know, feeling good watching your video. You made me happy because today my day sucked, or something, or I don't know, or just say, I love your videos. They make me feel like I'm learning. Whatever you want to write. I think it's cool when you guys write me stuff. All right, so now I'm going to start, and I want to put some up here. But yeah, tell your friends. Like you know, I'm doing this all the time, and my life is pretty much my kids. So I don't have any real, whatever you call them, like real friends. They're all on Facebook. Like I don't have any you know, I don't go out and go to lunch with different girls or women, whatever. I don't have any women's groups. I don't socialize that way. All my stuff, when I do have time, I just hang out with my kids, or I'm doing this. So, but like if you have friends, like if you go to work and stuff and, you know, you socialize or whatever, and you find out that they like to color, just tell them about me. And then, you know, so that they can like my video, and then I'll have more subscribers, and I could teach them how to color, and you guys could have like, you could talk amongst each other and say, oh, did you do this picture? And you could compare, you know, and say, oh, this is what the one I did from Lisa, and, you know, I think that would be really fun. I want to do that on my Facebook group. I want to make a coloring group. But then, I don't know, there's people on there, but no one's writing or posting anything, so I don't know what's going on with that one. My main Facebook group that I've had forever, it's like, I mean, I'm on there all the time, but the thing is that it's so full, because you're only allowed to have 5,000 friends, and I already have that many, so it's like, and the ones I have are fans of my father and my mother, and so I don't want to keep pushing the coloring thing on them, you know, because that, they don't really follow me for that reason. They follow me because, you know, my dad's Marlon Brando, they want, you know, that kind of thing, or, I mean, a lot of them, they just follow my crazy ass life, because believe me, it's not. It's you wouldn't think that it would be crazy, but trust me, it is nuts. I have 6 kids, and oh my God, there's always something going on. But I want to get that coloring book going, the Facebook group going. So I'm gonna work on that. That's one of my things. So, right. See, so I just put these colors in. This is that orange. I'm just still adding that. You gotta keep the strokes wispy. I was trying to teach my son to do this, and he tends to keep like everything with the flat, straight line. And he's brand new at this coloring thing, and so if I could teach him how to do it, and he's like totally addicted. He's so cute. He watches my videos now and stuff, and he's like totally addicted, totally like a drug, like so addicted to it. And so he's like trying to learn, but what's cool is that I could see what struggles he's having as a brand new beginner, and that helps me to make these videos, because he says, Mom, you need to teach me this, or because I suck at this, or I'm having a hard time with this, or whatever. And then I can, like, shading is his hardest thing. That's why I'm trying to tell you about the wispiness, like, just, you want to be loose like this. You want to take your pencil and just flick it and just come around nice and wispy, real whimsical and, airy. And, you don't want a stark line. Like, see, this to me is a little straight, but that's because this flower is bent. So, I mean, you can't really help that part. But even then, you could still bring some lines in, just to break it up so it's not quite so straight all the way across. It just looks better. All right, so now, okay, so now let's add the pale vermilion next. And so you just add these colors gradually to create that layering effect. Because like if you were to just use this only and forget that first step, yeah, it would look similar, but it won't have the depth, the perception of your eyes seeing through colors. And you really want that, because that's what makes our work as extreme colorists better, So I'm just adding colors. They have this big recall on lettuce. I'm like all worried now because I was going to make a salad, and I don't know, they're just recalling all the lettuce. I don't know what's going on with all the lettuce, but I'm afraid to make a salad now. I take I like the romaine hearts, and then I take the romaine hearts, and then I'll add some corn, in there, and some pumpkin seeds, and some red onions, and then I take chicken, and I always have chicken in my oven. I take a chicken, and then I just put the seasoning on it. I don't use a lot of salt, but I'll put some Lowry's on it, maybe a little bit salt, pepper, just your basic stuff. And then I put it in a piece of foil, wrap it in foil, and I just throw it in the oven, and it's so easy, just so simple. It's a whole chicken, and then I leave it in there for like an hour in the foil, and then I put water inside the middle of it. I fill the body with water, and then I put it in the oven, and then when it comes out, I take all the chicken, I break it up into little pieces, and I put them in baggie, and then I put it in the fridge. So I always have it, because I'm trying to lose weight, and I'm trying to eat a lot less carbs, and I'm trying to lower my cholesterol too, so I don't want as much red meat. So I do a lot of chicken, but anyways, so I take the chicken, put it in my salad, and with the pumpkin seeds and all the goodness, and then I make my dressing, which is a Southwest dressing, kind of similar to what I found like at the Cheesecake Factory, but like, it's so good, and it's just so easy to make a salad. But like I said, I'm like all worried now about this stupid lettuce thing. So now I don't know what to eat. Actually, I don't think I ate very much today. I had pollo loco. I sent my niece down there to pollo loco. And I got a taco salad, but I think that might have been fattening because there was rice in there. But okay, so you see I just added the colors in like that, right? Now I'm going to add in this carmine red. And then carmine red. I wonder why this one looks different than than that one. I'm trying to see, is it because I put the canary on the top? I'm just trying to see, did I use a different red? No, it's the same. Yeah, see, because when I put this on top, yeah, I just wanted to make sure that was the same red. Alright, so now I'm just going to go through. I think just to save my video battery, I'm going to stop this and then just add in all the red. I mean, I think that you see what I'm doing, so you're really not going to miss anything. It's just that when you come back, this will just all be filled with red. Okay, so don't be mad, but I think it's better to save my video battery. Be right back. Okay, so what I did is I did go ahead and add a little bit of this Scarlet Lake in there. I'm not sure if that's what I did when I did the original flower, but I did it on this one, so that's why I wanted to put this in your combo chart. Okay, so here is the finished, voila, flower so far. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we need to add in some of that terracotta, right? What's right here? Terracotta, right? And we're gonna just kind of deepen that. So I'll do the same thing where I'm gonna deepen this and then I'll come back. But I wanted to show you a little bit of how I do it. So I'm just adding this in places. You don't have to be everywhere, just, you know, give it a little depth to it, a little bit. So I'm just going to do this along the whole thing and be back. Okay, be right back. Okay, so now I'm going to take this sunburst yellow, and this is how I get that effect. I'm just going over the whole thing with the sunburst yellow. Okay, and then the canary yellow. Okay. So I add that's when I put the canary yellow in on that on the sheet. That's why I use the two different yellows. Okay. So I'm just adding it like so. This is what really brings out the color. It's like magic, huh? That's so cool. It really is nice, isn't that? I don't know how I came up with it. I just mess around with colors, you know, until I find something I like. But what's cool is since I have so much time, I can figure out, you know, all of these different cool things, and then I could just teach you. I think that's like so awesome. Makes me feel really good. Like all this, it's like I'm not wasting my time, you know. Then I'm gonna fill in this area, all of these things with that. You want to make sure you get all the red, because that red really, it becomes really vibrant when you hit it with this, because If you just left it, it's drab. It's not punchy like when you do it. When you add this, it makes it pop out. Pop out. Okay. Now in here's a little bit, right? And then there looks like there's some in here. See, once in a while I get a wax bloom on it. I just grab it like that on my pencil. I got this new pack of pencils in. I can't wait. I'm going to do a video on it. It was like $30 for 160 colors, and they're oil pencils. And I'm like, okay, you could get it on Amazon. So I'm gonna try those just to see, because I only use Prismacolors. It's the only thing I've ever used. I just got Faber-Castells in. And they're just sitting there. I haven't used them either. So I really want to try different pencils, but I know that this is the standard, and this is all I've ever used. But what if I'm thinking that there's people that don't want to spend, you know, the 80 or $100 or whatever to get the all 150 of these? So, you know, you could do this same thing and follow me with any color pencils as long as they're, you know, the similar color tones. But if we're all coloring with the same pencils, I think that would be great. But can you imagine if that little $30 set turns out to be good? I'll do videos on that, and we can have different kind of pencils, you know. I'll show it to you. I'll do a video on that here real soon. Okay, so see? Ta-da! Now, this one looks different, right, than this one. And the reason is because I take a 90% warm gray. I guess I should put that on there. Maybe I should I put that on there for you guys? Whatever, I will. I don't want to put black on here. Here, I'll just do it off camera, but I just want to, I'll put this here. This is warm gray, because black is just too harsh. This warm gray makes it a little bit more, you know, not so harsh. So see, I just put these nice little lines in here. Little lines for the, and I just do that all the way around. You don't want to do too many, because then it's going to look like it's polka dotted. You know? So you just put them in various spots. But like I say, not too many. So I'm just going to do that. We'll come back and finish the picture. Okay, so now, see, it's coming along here. Now we gotta just give it some love and finish it up. So I'm gonna take some of the, this is just the pale vermilion, and I'm just gonna kind of come around here, and I'm gonna just add a little bit of shade to these little guys in the middle, these little things here. This one's in a weird shape, huh? But whatever. I'm just going to add a little bit of that in here. See, it really makes a difference. Like if we, remember how before we just leave it, it doesn't look finished. You know, it makes a difference to add all these little details. It really does. Okay, then I'm going to take some of this terracotta that we were using and just shade this area. Just add a little shade in here. Just keep deepening it a little. I'm just deepening it. The final details, you know, they do matter. But I'm weird like that. I like all the detail. I mean, anybody can just add 2 or 3 colors, you know, but to do stuff like this is where really being an artist comes in. This is art. This is art, like, right? Because, I mean, we're not just messing around here. Now this is that little Spanish orange again. I'm just sort of blending it a little. Just blending it in. Smushing all the colors around. Okay, now I'm just going to grab one of those greens. I don't know. I'll just grab a green here. Some of that, maybe that moss green. And I'm just going to put some green in these little stems. They're really small. You can barely see them. But they need to be done. I'm going to put this up here, and I think I'm going to add a little bit of that lighter green. It's a little dark. I'm just going to take some of that apple green, and then put some apple green in there. I thought maybe it was a little too dark. It's okay. Not the end of the world. Looks good. Okay, they're just little stamens. I missed a little area here. It's annoying. I mean, I'm so anal. Every little thing. But I like that. I mean, whatever. That's just my way, right? Nothing wrong with that. I like making things perfect, you know? I mean, this picture has a life now. I mean, I couldn't imagine anybody's just going to throw it away. So, I mean, it might be around for a while, right? So, it didn't exist before I created it. How cool is that? Now I just made something out of nothing that'll exist because of me. That's pretty. I'm just ever so powerful. Yeah, that was weird. I'm not, but you know. I'm so weird. Hey, whatever. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so voila. You likey? Okay, that looks good. And then if you want to, like, these are kind of blending in a little, so I'm just putting that green back just a little. They didn't really pop out. They kind of get lost in the crowd, but whatever. There's nothing really I can do about it. I'm going to take that warm gray and make these little tops in the warm gray, just to, that's not warm gray, that's dark green. This color is so dark in here. What's the deal? Where's the dark gray? I can't even find it here. Oh well, whatever. Here it is. No, it's not. Where'd it go? Oh well. Here it is. Oh god. Alright, so I'm going to add that onto here. Okay. There we go. I just felt like it was kind of getting lost in there. But see, so this warm gray brings it out a little bit, which is nice. I wonder, maybe add a little under here for some shade. Now I'm really getting kooky. I don't need to take this much time on it. But since it's out, right? The color's out in my hand, I might as well use it. I'm not going to do that all the way around. As a matter of fact, I don't even know if I like that. So, guess what? You want to see my little trick? Well, you can't, because I don't know where my pencil is. Oh, it's okay. I got this one. I'm going to take that out right there. And then I'm going to show you, if you do something that you don't like, how easy it is to fix it. So now I'm just going to take that red, and look, it's all erased. Okay? I do that a lot. I try different things and then realize that sucked, and then I didn't care for it, and I just add it in again. That's a little washed out. I want to clean it up. Now being really way too picky, but that's okay. Okay, so There we go. So let's come out a little so we can see what we got here. So it's looking pretty, huh? There. Yeah, see, because purple is opposite. Purple and green goes, it's complementary to the orange. I think almost in here it needs to be a little darker, but I'll see. I mean, I can even add some different colors in here. Like I said, I never really know how this is going to progress. So, oh, sorry, I just hit my camera. Sorry about that. All right, so let's see. So I think what I'll do now is I'll put in these guys. Let's do this one. Let's do something with this one. What should we do? I don't know. Let me figure it out and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so these are the colors that we're going to be using for this pretty lily. So we need these three right here. And can you see what they are? Maybe not. Let me go closer. There you go. That's much better. Deco pink, pink, and magenta. Okay, so these three. Alright. I'm going to color it different this time too. We're going to do a different technique, not the same kind of way. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take the Deco Pink and I want to add it in kind of like a wispy type of an effect to where I don't want to leave, I want to leave some areas white, you know, and some areas not colored. I want to, it's like if I want to, like a highlight over here, I want to make it really nice and light. I'll put some here. See what I mean? I don't even know if the camera picks it up or not, but I'm just putting in the color here. I'm just putting in the color. I'm not really, this part's very relaxing because there's not really a lot to think about. Just putting in, but like, I don't want to color a leaf or something, so I gotta kind of keep track of those flowers. Pretty simple. You could see where it begins and ends. Like I say, some people do it where they blend in. Like in here, you get all confused because you're like, well, is that part of a leaf or part of the flower? But she's a really good botanist. A botanist. Okay. So I just very lightly just put it in. I left some areas white, which is totally cool. And that's fine. And I'm also going to put it on here too. In these little areas. Give this some color. Back in here. Okay. Okie dokie, Smoky. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take the pink and we're going to start giving it some definition, but I'm not going to do much. I kind of want to leave this nice and really light. So I'm going to give it a little bit of definition in here. Just a little in here. Be a little over here. Like I say, I want to color this one a little different. I want this one to have a little bit different of a look to it. I don't want it to be where, you know, all this is coming out and then the tips. I'm not going to do it like that. Come down just a little, just very lightly, and then I think we should have a little bit on the tips, but not a lot. You can always add more. Always add more. See how light that is? Just so light and airy. but that's the look I'm after, so. And I'm just gonna, it's flicking around this way. And then it's actually darker in here because it's flipping around, and then I think I'll add a little bit of it up here. Okay, it's almost too dark, but that's okay. It'll blend in as we add the magenta. This one's curved under, so we want to have a little darker under here, right? It's got that shadow. And then in this little lip here, and this little lip down in here. This lightly, just putting it in. Can always add more. See how I turn the picture to satisfy my coloring needs? Right? So I'm just putting a little in here. Ever so gently. Okay. Then this is coming down, so I want it darker underneath here because this is underneath, you know, so there's more shade underneath here. And then maybe in this little area here, we got a little flippy doo-wop. Alright. Same under here. Now we're starting just to put in the shading, you know, to define the flower. Now it's a matter of just playing with it to get the look that we're after here. I want it to have the stems, I think, to the middle part maybe to stand out a little bit on these, huh? Let's try that. Okay. All right, so that looks really good. Okay, so now let's add this magenta. Gotta be careful with this because this is gonna be darker. I'm gonna lightly, very lightly, put it where I want that color. So if you're coloring along with me, just put it in very lightly right in here. And just take your time. Don't rush it. Just put the accents where you want the accents to go. I feel like it should be a little darker in there, huh? Maybe a little bit here. That was maybe a little much, but I think that's a little much, actually. I'm gonna just lighten it up a pinch. I don't want it to be that heavy. I want it to be really light. It was too dramatic. I like drama, but you know what I mean. It was just a little too heavy. Okay, so that's good there. Alright, and then now add a little bit in here. Okay, and then, but see how I'm feathering it out? You want to take your hand and just flick these colors out. That's how you get this wispy type of a look. Since this is flipping down here, I think we have to put the color coming around down here to give it that nice shade. I guess that's alright. Sometimes your paper has little weird imperfections in it, like that weird little bump right there. But you can't really help that. Let's see, do we want to do this tip or leave it light? Let's do a little bit of that tip, huh? Alright, that's nice and light. Now we're going to shade these areas in here now. So we want these areas, or these little things, to stand out a little. So just kind of shading around them a little. This is where you put in all your detail. This is where the fun is happening. Are we having fun now, huh? I'm having fun, because that is fun to do. I like all the little details. Now, maybe I'll use white and blend this, huh? What do you think? Maybe. Yeah, I think I will. So now we're going to put some underneath here. We've got to have some color under here because it's flipping over. Then right in here, it's kind of bending a little bit. You don't want to forget that little area. So just that little bit makes a big difference. It's shaded a little underneath this one, a little under that one. Okay. I'm just lightly putting it in. Okay, now I want to put in a little bit of shade over here for these. This guy. Make this one stand out a little. Okay. And then do the same thing over here. I'm going to sharpen my pencil because you got to have a sharp tip, because otherwise it starts getting in your, it's too big of an area. You want it pointy so you can get in these little crevices, right? Just add a little on the tip here. Okay. Let's see, well, now we need some in here, don't we? Just do it lightly and keep going back and like kind of put your head back a little bit so that you could like say, okay, like kind of squint your eyes a little, and then you could see like maybe where you need more color or less color for that matter. Maybe add a little darker. See, they start getting darker as we progress here. Time is it? Oh, it's 1:15. I'm getting kind of tired. So I'm just kind of going around now, just darkening it where it needs to be darkened. Alright, I'm just going to play around with this a little, and you play around with your thing, and then we'll just work on it. Just work on it a little bit and then come back to the video. You might want to pause it. I'm going to work on mine too, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I decided I'm going to add a little bit of this mahogany red in here because it's just a little bit bright. I want to give it a little bit more of a shade to it, like, you know, just a little bit more of a husky kind of a. It's just a little bit kind of cheesy, but it's just so magenta, you know. I just want to give it a little bit, tone it down is the word, I guess. A little bit. Just make it look a little bit more rich, you know, not so cheesy. I guess that's the best way I can explain it. So adding that mahogany red, it just kind of dulls it down a little bit. Okay. But she looks good. Is it a she? I guess it's a she. Huh? Okay. Don't need a lot of this, but just put a little bit in there, you know, just to. It also darkens it up, the the shading a little bit, but without being quite so magenta-y. So yeah. So yeah, this is happening. Okay. Now, I hope yours is coming out good. Are you having fun? That's the important part. Are you having fun? Hey, there's a little one in here I forgot about. Yeah, I wonder if I should blend this with pink. No. I'm just trying to see if maybe I want to blend that. Maybe what about white? Let's see if I can find a white. Oh, I left my white in the office, I think. Let's see, this white. Nope, this is French gray. Dang it. Alright, well, I don't feel like getting up. I have two offices. Oh, wait. Here it is. Okay, I got some white. Okay, I think I want to try a little bit of this white. Let me see if I like blending it with the white. Maybe. Sure, why not? It gives it a little bit softer of a feel. Yeah, that's nice. I like it blended with the white. So, but don't go all the way down into where the dark part is, because then you're going to wash it out, and then you just got to put it back in. So I'm just doing just up until where the dark meets, you know, like right up to like this part. Because like I say, if you go into there, you're gonna you don't want to wash out the darkness. So I'm just blending it. Oh, looks good. It just softens it up a bit, huh? Kind of went in a little too far in there, see? So now what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to fix this mess now. But, so it's easy to fix it. You just get your color back out again and just re-add it. So you can just re-add it back in if it gets too washy. Yeah, see how bright that is? I definitely want to tone it down with that mahogany red. That's not mahogany red. Where'd it go? Ah, here it is. It's just a little too pinky. I mean, it's okay. It's not like it's horrible, but... let's see. That little piece is bugging me. You gotta wipe, see how I wipe off the tip of the... Sometimes if it starts collecting, you want to wipe it off. Okay, I'm gonna come in here. Blend that. When you're working with these lighter colors, it kind of looks better when you blend them in. I didn't have to blend it in over here because those colors are a little bit more darker and they just sort of blend them all their own selves in. And then if I were to blend that in, it would just kind of wash it out and dull it. But when you're doing with a nice light pastel-y color like these ones, blending them sometimes works better. Okay, that's really pretty. Oh, I really like that. What do you think, huh? So let's take a look and see what we got so far. So let's see. Yeah. What do you think, huh? Yep, looks good. So far, so good. All right, so now I got to work on, if you're wondering, it looks kind of weird because see, when I'm looking at it this way, and this way straight for me, but like I have to turn it all the way there to make it straight for you. So and I wouldn't be able to color it that way. Well, maybe I could, but so now I got to figure out what I want to do next. So I think I'm going to do this one exactly the same, so I could do that after, because I don't want it to be different. It would just be too weird. They need a pair, you know. So I guess we'll just start working on some leaves. Maybe these little guys. There's some little flowers in here. Let's work on these little flowers. Let's do something with these. Come up with something kind of cool with this. So let me come up with something and I'll be right back. Actually, I'm going to end the video right here for part 1 because I didn't realize this is probably getting longer, especially since I was talking. So I'm going to go edit this and then put this up, and then I'll come back and then we'll do part 2. Okay? So I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now. See you soon. Oh, I got a little shadow. Sorry. See you soon. Bye-bye.